Okay, so this is top 5 Scottish rappers slash MCs, in my opinion. Obviously, this is no actual factual list, but we're just going to get straight into it because these are 5 guys who are very, very good at what they do specifically. So at number 5, kicking it off, we got Ransom, F.A. This is his latest track, only released, a couple of weeks ago now, yeah. It's with actually the winner of a show called Rap Game. They both competed last year on BBC Three. Keko won it, and Ransom was robbed of the title because he was an absolute beast. Here's an example of his kind of flow. He's from Aberdeen, so he's got a heavy Scottish accent, but it sounds really good.
Tied, still over the gang though, but we don't do gang signs. Gotta go out and get, I can't just sit on my backside. Came with a sauce and wait, the boy just might get baptized. Always forward moving, man, I never backslide. Lyrical agility, finicky, never tongue tied. Yeah, I'll meet
That flow.
you go with the bank I could make money with just a laptop and Wi-Fi. Wake up for the nightlife, vision past the eyesight. It's my time. Don't wanna look at it in hindsight. Granite City high rise, trying to take it sky high. Still seen the highlights, praying for a high life. My brother.
I mean, I've heard the song a few times. It's good. I do believe he actually out-raps Keko. Keko is again a good rapper, but he's a lot on he has got bars, but he relies a lot on autotune on this song.
It's a goose chase and I'm trying to get me a Audemars, ain't no 2K. We also shooting until they gone. See my niggas hold it down, so for sure I'm breaking off. I see.
Number 5. Okay, on to number 4. Number 4 is Edinburgh's own Word. Word is an OG rapper from the Leith scene. He hosted Sketchy Beats Cafe for a while, and that's actually where I first had a wee show there. That was good. He's a really nice guy. He would probably be higher up on the list if he was more active. I've actually picked a song from 2013. I wasn't even a rapper at this point, but it is my favourite of his. I'm going to play a little bit now. Word is a really conscious rapper. He's insanely good at what he does.
Myself, nah, I'm surrounded by people, but I feel so lonely. If only I held one person closely enough to trust, to talk to solely. I wouldn't need drink and these drugs to hold me. That's why I feel so shite. Live in fear, shed a tear in the dead of the night. People always gonna hate and judge on what I write. I guess a suicide note would be all that they'd like. It's like,
Yeah, Word's like a crazy arty rapper. He did music in colour as well, which was again a really sort of artistic look at things. I didn't bump it as much as this, but it was still good. He did a Facebook sort of diss track at one point. It's gone now. I can't find it. If anybody has it, send it to me. But that showed his more aggressive flow, and he's an amazing lyricist. Straight on to number 3. Number 3. Who's number 3? McRoy. Now, McRoy isn't someone I have listened to for a very long time. Again, I'm still working my way through the scene. There's probably going to be a bunch more of these lists. But McRoy is... I'm just going to play him.
So when the beat comes in a storm fast to speed towards a lasting peace, no fantasies, cause I bomb once to turn thoughts into a bond done skate lost in a substance in a right laws, cause I'm bossing a circumference, I'm civilized face, some cunts can't it be fucked with the snakes when I blab in the mouth at a rapid pace, like a rapid deep when I crack in the pace, one jab to the face, put you back in your place, don't give me a hard man talk, listen to the master talk, when he worry about the bad man sword in the palm of the madman song, one shot and it won't be long until you're gone, dead, left in the shed and it won't be long until the feds detect that a strong odour gets bolder as he get closer to the unfresh cops left. Now I'm running through the back, I hear the stick snap, it's me coming.
What can I say about McRoy? Although he is rapping fast, a lot of his bars, boss in the circumference, he's saying like he's the big man in the circle. You get that kind of vibe off him, but he's not using filler, which is something that I like to see. And he's also a master of breath control. Like, I mean, I literally played like a hook there. I didn't even use too much of the actual verse. I used a lot of the hook there for that example because his delivery is just flawless. And when it comes to his breath control, I was getting off track. When it comes to his breath control, he's demonstrated it. Well, he's done the Scottish Ground freestyle. He did a ScottieMedia freestyle. He did a Moxie Media freestyle. All of them, it's live. All of these things are live. Obviously, I can hear punch-ins in like Hardman Talk, but that's the case with any rapper. Literally any rapper on the planet uses punch-ins, especially for long bar combinations like this. But in the ciphers and in the freestyles he does, there's no editing like that, and you can really see how well he's got the consistency in his voice. This is something that I can't do. I'm guilty of not being able to do this. For instance, going for a long time without having to punch in a song McRoy's delivery, he doesn't sound like he's running out of breath, and that is insanely difficult to do. So I do bump a few of his tracks. He's got Real Talk as well. That's another good one. What's the one where he's, I think he's at an airport or something. Life Till Death, another good track.
For the drugs and the drinking, I was swim party. My kingdom was started by wisdom and fuck the system. I don't want to live my life when I say I've only got the one life, not a victim. Don't play these paper games.
His rhyme schemes are really complex as well. You'll see a lot of the time he'll start a rhyme scheme and then it'll cut like halfway through the actual scheme, replaced with another one, and then he'll come back to the original one. So it's almost like a sandwich. Again, he's just a really advanced rapper. He's really good. We're going to go straight to number 2 now. Number 2 is probably the most recognizable name on our list. Number 2 is Mad Hat McGore. Mad Hat McGore. You okay, B? My cat's trying to get out. Can you see? Oh, you can see her. I'm gonna let her in. As I was saying, he has a lot of consistency as an artist because he must have been at this for over a decade now, at least. He's an incredible storyteller and he's a very moving artist to listen to. I'm just gonna play you a little bit of this track. Here we go.
Could you plan what I planned for a second? All the shit that
I'm gonna give you a little bit of context. Mad Hat unfortunately had a stillbirth with his partner, and he tackles it in a lot of his raps, and it's something obviously like I can't even imagine that kind of thing, so I'm not even gonna try and speak on it. But I just wanted to give you some context as to why he's rapping about what he's rapping about.
in the shoes that I step in, could you handle the pain that I felt? Could you walk in the shoes that I step in? The shoes that I step in are those I was dealt. Could you walk in the shoes that I step in? Could you handle the pain that I felt? Could you walk in the shoes that I step in? The shoes that I step in are those I was dealt. Could you handle the shoes that I step in? Could you plan what I planned for a second? All the shit that I had to sort, and at that point I was lingering on depression, sitting with a catalogue looking at coffins. So pretty, I think of it often. What a choice that we had to make, anger building up, but then tears were falling, and that day, see it soon approached. I'm trying to keep it all together, but the pain was talking. So I stood in my kitchen walking, just pacing all about, hearing people talking. I couldn't face anybody at that point, and then my brothers and my pa just walked in, and then we left and we got in the cars. Me and Amy, we sat there and Nelly was brought in. I felt love that was sent to me, had the longest drive, then eventually see the sight of Mickey in the brightest clothes, gave me tears of joy before it ended me. What a send off that day we gave.
I'm going to pause it there, otherwise I'm just going to let the whole thing run. Unreal track, Unreal. Again, another thing that's been tackled in The Last Sword.
It was snaky, rapidly shady, tried the same shit with Davey. Fell pregnant once again. I say with the mind in a dark place. Sat and I heard the words, then I heard her screams as it all collapsed. The post-mortem, what a load of crap, with no answers there, it would hold me back. And I cremated my daughter, broke my heart, sat back and I wept at the broken part. Ask all them all the times I was talking, drunk in a mess and a hole apart. Cunts I was speaking to then on a daily, all got avoiding me, cunt they would sway me. Most of my team, they would all go and vacate, corporation type shit, it was crazy. The one that would offer them paydays, life...
Mad. He's an absolutely crazy storyteller. Definitely one of the bigs in Scotland. If you go to another part of the world or somewhere in England and you bring up the Scottish rap scene, like if you heard any Scottish rappers, 9 times out of 10 it'll be Mad Hat, and the other time it'll be Shogun, that video of Vulcan. Right. I mean, I could talk about Mad Hat in his complexity, especially the way he raps, for a long time. But I don't want the video to run on too long. So we're going to go straight to number 1. Number 1 should be pretty easy to guess by now.
Fuck Zesh, you get stabbed in the neck. Better than Sherlock, nah, you're a mess. Bullied inside, you get shagged in the pen. Bully this prick, you'll get ragged with a pen. I'm a bully, this kid will get cracked and he'll beg. Bro, Zesh is a gun and he's dead, so turn up with the team at his mask. Gaffin, so to front with some petro. Radio Rento? Nah, Zesh isn't he? Try take shots, but you miss me. Try fuck with a lock, get stuck in a rib cage with that big blade. You done fucked up with this shit, mate. You don't drop names then, no expect to get wrecked on track, you bitch, mate. And I know this, you can't hack it coming for the boldest. Try and talk to me about shooters, man, I'll rig his gaff with explosives. Chatting at grease, batties a bat to get pads in his knees. While in the fatties around his teeth, you'll get one.
Right. Number 1 is Sherlock. Sherlock changed the Glaswegian accent for me. before it, I had heard a bunch of Glaswegian rappers, and a lot of them are good, but I didn't. The accent was just a little bit too thick, I think, for me to pick up everything properly. Sherlock is a different class of rapper. He's fucking mad. He destroys Zesh. You can't convince me otherwise. As far as I know, Zesh released Hollywood, where he took a couple of the jabs back, but nah, not against this guy. Sherlock he's a very aggressive rapper, obviously. I mean, not all the time. I'm going to show you some other things, but he's very clever in his insults, and that's what battle rap originally stemmed from. Like, when it started all over the world, it was just being clever about your insults, and Sherlock mixes his culture and battle rap sort of like formula together so well. It's not something you see done so frequently, and that alone makes him a standout artist. But just the absolute balls to put out this track against Zesh, another 1250 big name on the 1250 channel. I mean, obviously it's all fair game in battle rap, but Jesus Christ, like, I can see why Zesh didn't respond. I know he wrote it off on Facebook, but to me, Sherlock won the beef. That's all I gotta say there. I'm gonna show you another track as well. Sherlock's very active too. He just released Bang. Bang shows Sherlock's ability to fit syllables in a really clever way that isn't necessarily aggressive.
Get on, get over here then, take on. I do smash up a rave, bounce up down, won't dance in a rave. Nah, if a man try test me inside, he can get a glass to the face. Catching the fade, why talk slow till I snatches away. Watch me kamikaze, a man blast on my way. Man, I've had the big band since back in the daylight. I go cold like freezer, punch up a bomb, I'm slant like pizza. Match his skis and I laugh my heat, I've got big brains. Money bars bang sweet as, money crowds all jumpy. G-Town vibes, money town all love me.
He's a very, very good artist. A lot of what brings him to number one on the list is his originality. He's just so unique. You can't pick out another rapper like him. His accent is like the originality, like the uniqueness of Ransom's, where the accent is so thick, but the pronunciation is so clear, it doesn't matter. And you can really understand what they're saying. It's an absolute crime he only has 300 subscribers. But yeah, so that's my list of the top 5 rappers at the moment in Scotland, in my opinion. I mean, I could talk like for hours about this kind of stuff. So if you did like it, let me know. If you disagree with me, definitely let me know. If you agree with me, let me know. If you don't have an opinion, let me know. But yeah, I could talk for a long time about even these 5 guys again. I could do a whole nother video on each of them. They're just mad. They're totally mad. But yeah, for the time being, I'm gonna call it, because I know it won't be 20 minutes long, but it's getting to 20 minutes record time, and that's a lot to edit. But if you did enjoy it, let me know. I'm also a rapper. Here's my channel. Who wants to be my 500 subscriber? Because I did have 500, and then somebody unsubscribed, the bastard. I've got a song with Crypt, a song with a song with Bizarre. Yeah, so everything's going to be in the description. I need to apologize as well. It looks like I live in a cracked in. It's not. I stripped the wallpaper because we're re-wallpapering. The next time it'll be in the studio, but my girlfriend's working from home, so that's being used at the moment. Anyway, if you liked it, you know what to do. Bye.
So cold, keep on getting colder. I might have pushed it too far. Got a mother to write back. Nah, I'ma keep my notifications off on. What would I listen when I could be playing songs? Know if I gotta choose finding drama and staying lost. Only way that you're getting in is a hammer for breaking locks. None of you shut yourself out like I do. Posted evoke commotions from rivals. No shit close to open. I try to grow quick, so devoted to my rule.